Hey, welcome to Guitar Knobs, the guitars, gear, noise, and nonsense podcast, hosted today by these knobs.
Tony Dudzik, Pick Guardian.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Todd, Novak. Welcome to the Guitar Knobs podcast. We are thrilled to death that you are listening to our show.
Yes.
Truly, we are.
We are.
This is the favorite part of Tony and I's week.
Eyes? Who's eyes?
And I's. All right.
My.
I was speaking pirate. Tony and I's.
Hey. Meaty.
Yeah. We're going to have a fun time. We have a guest on the show that I got introduced to, well, almost a year ago.
A year ago?
And so we're going to do it now. And it's going to be great. And we have... Well, we should just introduce this guest.
Who is this guest?
We could talk about him.
Who is this guest?
As if he wasn't here.
Okay. Third person.
Third person.
Who are you?
Micah Bruce. I didn't know when I'm supposed to talk.
It's hard to read the name tag upside down when you flip it up, isn't it?
It's true. Yeah. Sorry, I'm slow on the uptake. Yes. We met at the Woodwire Volt show almost a year ago.
Yes, sir. I was very impressed with the wares that you were hawking, and said, "Boy, we'd like to get you on." And I think it's perfect timing because we're about to head into that season again.
Yeah. I'm going again. I'll be there.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
Tony. Well, we'll get into that.
We'll get into that. That's going to be an announcement.
Oh my goodness.
Well, man, I jumped the gun.
Yes. Well, Micah, where can people find the things that you make?
I have a website, bruceguitars.com, and then I do Instagram, Bruce_guitars.
Perfect.
And
And people can go see those things there. And we're going to get all into the details of it. And where are you calling from tonight?
Omaha, Nebraska.
All right.
Yes.
Are you the only builder in Omaha, Nebraska? I'm not saying Tony's giving me, like, he gave me the face like, oh, man. I genuinely, I don't know any others.
There's more there.
Well, so there are some other guys that have built guitars. Nobody that really goes to guitar shows or gets outside of Omaha, really. But there's a few guys.
Got it. Okay. All acoustic-y kind of stuff, I imagine?
For the most part, yeah. There's one electric guy that I know of, a couple acoustic guys, and then me.
All right.
Nice.
And you guys all meet up at the skate rink and hang out and talk about
That'd be
guitars.
cool. I'd be down.
Cool. Well, we're going to have a good time talking with you, and we hope that all of you listening will tolerate us and enjoy him. Okay, we have a couple of announcements. Number one, we are now ready
to
announce
that
the
name.
Hello Sailor fuzz name. Tony?
Yes.
What is the winner?
You have to tell me that.
I'm giving you the green light.
Can I use mine?
No.
The winner is
Yes.
the Sea Wraith.
Oh, very cool.
Yes.
I
Sounds
think
scary,
Joe's gonna
doesn't
like
it?
that. It is. It's a fuzz, so it should be.
Ooh.
Now, who is this from?
This would be from,
Delocated Cornfield, it looks like.
that's a heck of a name.
I know. That is fancy.
Delocated Cornfield.
That's the username. So I'm gonna have to.
You're going to
find
have
out
to
a
do a
bit more
little
about
research, I think.
that. Yeah.
Do you have any delocated cornfields out there in Nebraska,
I was
Micah?
just going to say, yeah, he might live around here.
It's possible.
Or maybe
right.
he really lived here. And well, he's not relocated. He's delocated.
He's delocated.
Yeah. I don't know what that means.
We have plenty here in Ohio too.
We
so,
do?
Yeah.
Delocated cornfields?
Oh yeah, they're all over.
What is it? What does that mean?
It's delocated.
Not that you're just saying the word.
It's delocated.
That's what my wife does.
Am I your
What does that
wife
mean?
now?
It means this. Means what I said.
It means exactly
Yeah.
what I said.
Anyways, all right. So
That's a cool name, though.
congratulations
Yep.
to Delocated Cornfield for the Sea Wraith.
Can we talk about my names?
No.
Please?
No.
Oh,
No, because then what you're trying to do is just one-up the Sea Wraith.
No.
And nobody can one-up the Sea Wraith.
Did you see my suggestions?
I did.
And did you like them?
I immediately dismissed them. I delocated them.
Oh.
Okay, we also wanted to just share real quick. Tony and I had a little powwow this weekend, and we got our travel plans down.
Yes.
And we are going to annoy the living crap out of each other for a few days in Nam.
That is so not true, because I am so easy to get along with.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. No, we're going to have a great time, and we're just really looking forward to seeing
Where are we going?
so many of the people. We're going to Anaheim to the NAM show.
To the NAM show.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
believe
sir.
we're also going to Woodwire and Volts,
That
too.
is absolutely correct.
And is there anything else we're going to do? We're going to try to squeeze in the SoCal guitar show? Maybe.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
We tried to do that last time.
We did.
We did do that.
You and I did that.
Not last time,
Two
but
times
the time
ago.
before that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Anyways, Micah, so are you going?
I am. Yeah, the Woodwire Volt show in Anaheim. I will be there.
Excellent.
I can't wait to
Excellent.
see these in person.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be great. I'm very excited about that one. And that one is free to the public.
Yeah.
Which that seems a little open-ended.
Well,
Yeah, I think they made people pay last year.
Well, they did. If it's at the same venue, it's not that big. So
Right.
they may have a little crowd control problem, but we'll see.
We'll see.
yeah. Well, there are worse problems to have.
Yes. So very, very excited. We're going to have a great time. And by the way, and if you're going, and you want to connect with us, please shoot us a message. 'Cause
Yeah,
would
we
love
will
to.
exchange information.
Absolutely.
And maybe we can meet up for a beverage of sort.
Yeah. And there's lots of people I can't wait to see there.
Yes.
So
Excellent.
Them's is our announcements.
Nice.
Why don't we get into what's going on in our music worlds this week? Oh, wait, you know what?
What?
We were just talking about this. I think this is worth mentioning as an announcement.
Go ahead.
And hey, throw rocks at me if you want, but Journey is doing their last tour.
Good.
What?
Good.
No, man. They're
Don't stop.
no, forget
believing.
that one. Yeah, that's one song. Micah, are you? If you're not, that's okay. But are you a Journey fan?
I'm not a fan. I like some of those tunes, but
Sure.
I don't know the deep cuts or anything.
Yeah, moderately dissociated from it.
Delocated.
Delocated. Boy, I
Delocated
chopped that
Journey.
one up. Yeah. Well, I'm excited because I'm hoping to take. I hope I get to take all my girls.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
We were just having a big conversation about like all the songs the other night. It was kind of cool because
If for some reason you have an extra ticket,
yeah,
don't call me.
I won't.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen you hate on anything like that. Well, no, that's not true. I've seen you hate on a lot of things. Anyways,
Yes.
I'm excited. I think that's cool.
Oh, good for you.
Okay, now what's going on in our music worlds this week? Tony's going to kick us off, and then we're going to hear from Micah.
Yes, Todd. Well, in today's mail, the December 2025 Vintage Guitar Magazine came, and who should grace the cover but John 5.
Uh-huh.
And it's actually a really good article, but I have an exception at the end that I'm going to talk about.
Okay.
He talks about how he has now completed his every year telly, every color made.
Oh my goodness.
He has every color that was offered on the Telecaster for every year.
So he's got every paint scheme from every year?
Correct.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
That's impossible.
How is it impossible?
What? You're asking me how what?
I mean, I'm sure there are some exceptions for custom colors and things
Or
like
is
that.
it he has one guitar for every year?
I know he has
and he
one
has the
guitar for every
full
year, but he
range
has
across that.
Todd.
Yes.
I'm going to do a little research, but I believe that he has.
That means he would have 500 guitars.
He's John 5. He can have as many guitars as he wants.
I think there's an error in your misinformation.
Anyhow, the article talks about how he just bought a black 72 thin line and a 69 sunburst.
Yeah.
To complete his collection.
See, there you go. 2 different things, 2 different colors. Huh. Micah, where are you sitting on that? Does he have 10 guitars from every single year?
That'd be a lot of guitars.
Yeah, which means he would have 50. It's 75. He'd have 75. He'd have 75 blonde guitars.
So?
Like from
And 75. All
right.
No.
John, if you're listening, could you give us a call and let's straighten Todd out? Let us know how many Telecasters you actually have. Thank you. Anyhow, he goes on to talk about it. The cool guitar that's featured, and he's been playing it a lot, is his Ghost guitar.
Yeah.
It's all white, including the fretboard is painted white.
Yeah.
It's got red binding, red double humbuckers, red knobs, red logo. It looks really cool. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
It's very John 5 of him.
Yeah, I'm not and a mirror pickguard, of course.
Yeah.
And I'm usually not a white guitar fan, but
white on white is a guitar.
Well, this is red.
White on white on white.
This is red on white. You see.
Micah,
Anyhow.
does that sound at all attractive to you?
It sounds cool. I probably would not own it, but I would appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a very diplomatic way of.
Yeah, it was. I don't want to be too.
I
edited
can
here, but
appreciate it for what it
cool.
is. It's just that is definitely not my cup of tea.
Anyhow, now we get on to the part that I have an issue with John 5.
Yeah.
So they ask him, he's going out on tour, and he wants to do 50 shows in 50 states in 50 days, right? Mm-hmm. That's one a day for 50 days.
Yes.
And he's going to tour with a drummer, Alex Mercado. And they ask him, are you taking a bass player on tour? I'm not, he says. The way I tour is grueling, so instead of asking another musician to go through all that, I'll have bass tracks coming out of a bass amp. Yeah, and it gets worse. I saw Buckethead at the Dolby Theater in L.A. with just a guitar, amp, and cab.
Everybody knows that John 5 is
some
Buckethead,
pedals.
right?
No, it's not. Like it was a clinic, and it was incredible. The place was packed. It was so inspiring and smart. So this tour will be just me and Alex, who's an amazing musician, can handle the rigors of the road. I love feeding off a drummer, so I'll always have one to play with. Now, here's the deal. I have a real problem with live music being played to backing tracks.
Yeah.
And this goes back,
especially if it's just like a single person on stage. That's a little bit rough.
And this was it. And this goes back to the 90s, maybe. Mm-hmm. And I was so excited. Bob Mould from Husker Du was coming here to Columbus. Mm-hmm. Yeah, tickets, yes. We get there, and it's at the LC or whatever it's called these days. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And the stage is empty. Out walks Bob Mould.
Yeah.
He pushes a button, and the tracks start to play, and he plays along. This is like, and for those of you who have gone to a NAMM show, this is like the, as I call it, karaoke guitar.
Yeah.
I hate it.
So the rest of UB40 wasn't there either?
Huh? Husker Du. Husker Du. You know Husker Du, the band?
I'm familiar.
Also Sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So there's where I have an and I'm kind of surprised, but maybe he's used to doing clinics and things like that, and just showing up. But I guess it could be worse if he were playing to drum tracks and bass tracks.
Yeah.
Then it would truly be a NAMM show. But anyhow,
Frank Black is Buckethead.
No, Frank Black is not Buckethead. I can guarantee you, Frank Black is not Buckethead. Colonel Sanders might be
Yes.
Buckethead, though.
Okay,
There you go.
Micah, what is going on in your music world this week?
My music world. So I'm in Omaha. I drove down to Kansas City on Saturday. Does that count as this week? It was.
Yeah. Do you have some barbecue?
So I didn't have. I had tacos, and they were good tacos.
Yeah.
You can get a little closer to Mike, I think, if you want to, I think.
Oh, okay. Is that better?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes, thank you.
Ariel Posen played, and it was very nice. He had a 3-piece, him and a bass and a drum player. Mm-hmm. Pretty sweet.
What? No bass tracks on through the bass amp?
Tracks. None at all.
Well, that's kind of cool.
That was cool. It was a really good show.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he'll do for a Saturday night.
Well, it's interesting because I think he's one of those few artists that kind of like can sit between a lot of people's leanings as far as music goes.
Yeah.
You know, country rock, a little bit
Yeah.
progressive.
Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah, he covers a big spectrum of the music swath.
Micah, where do you kind of sit in your musical leanings?
Oh, I have pretty eclectic taste. I like lots of different genres. My favorite stuff is like Americana, songwriter stuff, folk music. I like rock music, but it has to have some nuance for me to really be interested in it.
Yeah. You like mumble rap too, right? I imagine.
I don't think I know what that is. Mumble rap too? What is that?
Well, don't play stupid with us.
If you have to ask.
That sounds about right. I think that obviously fits the kind of guitars that you're making too. So
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I used to love bluegrass and stuff, but I still do, but I'm not so obsessed with it like I once was.
So
Got to plug in,
who give us a couple of your top bands that you might be listening to on a given week?
I love Jason Isbell, Dawes, Wilco. Band called Midlake just came out with a new album. What else do I like?
That's about the most like Americana singer-songwriter like flannel band I can think of.
Midlake.
Midlake. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm sure they're very good. I'm just saying, like, boy, you nailed the name.
Oh, the name. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, stuff like that.
Okay.
And then, Julian Lage. I'll listen to instrumental stuff.
He's
guitar
really
player.
good. Really good. Wow.
Nice.
I remember seeing him the first time on Instagram. I was like, I must have watched that initial clip 10 or 15 times. I was just, I was so impressed.
Yeah, he's incredible.
Nice.
Very cool. All right. Well, that's a good one. I searched the indexes of phraseology,
Wow,
and
that's all you can come up with, right?
That's a good one.
you mind your phraseology.
As for you, Todd.
As for me, well, I had some other things happening, but I was so excited about this pedal that we got.
Yeah.
If we just had Fellows Guitars on recently, and had a great conversation with him, and he was advocating for this particular pedal brand, maybe because it's his son-in-law,
maybe,
but probably mostly because it's really good. It's the brand is Nuclear Audio, and the pedal is called the Fission Drive, Fission, and I couldn't stop. I must have played that thing for an hour straight last night as soon as I got it. It was fun. I really liked it.
Did you have headphones on?
No, I was playing it straight out of the
Wow.
yeah, straight out of the AC30 there.
Your wife must have really loved that.
She watches TV and it annoys the heck out of me because she watches it with the captions on.
Jeez.
So I just say I'm making noise. She's like, okay. Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't understand. It's mental. I can't do that.
I have a hard time with closed
cannot do
caption.
It's unnecessary. But anyways, I digress. I got to play, so that was cool. I had a blast. This pedal's super cool. It's called the Fission Drive.
Yes.
Because in fission, it basically splits the nucleus.
Wow.
Yes, and so that's exactly what this does.
It splits the signal.
The atomic particles.
To the high parts and the low parts.
Yeah. And I thought that was just going to be like, slightly different. It's going to you can EQ better or something. No, it literally sounds like you're playing kind of like two different signals. It's really great.
I can't wait to try this one out.
Yeah.
It also has effects loops, it looks like, for each of the...
It does, for each of the frequencies.
Low frequencies and
But
high
he's going to be on the show real soon.
Oh, cool.
So we're going to get deep into this, but I was just really excited because I got to play that last night.
Nice.
That'd be good for John 5. He could have his bass
It
signal.
absolutely would.
There you go, John.
Heck yeah, John. Get yourself...
When you answer...
He is a listener. He sends me DMs all the time.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That's...
I thought,
This is not believable. Come on.
I thought it was John 6.
Anyways, all right. You know what, Tony?
What?
The easiest thing about playing this pedal was that
There's lots of jacks on this pedal.
well, there are a lot of jacks on that pedal, but my Tour Gear designs neatly plugged into this right away.
Were
and it
these
was
to be
delicious.
the Tour Gear Design patch cables?
That's the ones.
Wow.
Yes.
So not only do you have an in and an out, but you've got the return and send for each of the frequencies.
Yeah.
That's
That's a lot of
By my
that's a lot of
count,
cables. So if
that's
you
6
get this,
jacks.
you're probably going to want to get a couple more patch cables, and you can do that at Tour Gear Designs patch cables. No, tourgeardesigns.com.
Thank you.
Then get the patch cables.
Yes.
Load up your card, if you will,
Yes.
and don't be shy. Then hit buy or purchase or whatever it says on there. But don't worry, you're going to have a chance. What that's going to do is that's going to signal the internet operator to give you the coupon code area.
Yes.
And you're going to put in what?
I believe it's the guitar knobs, all lowercase, all one word.
Right. And how much do you save, Micah? That's right, 15%. And then they'll send them right out to you. So thank you to Tour Gear for sponsoring our Four on the Floor.
Let me get a little bit of this.
1, 2, 3.
Four on the floor.
All right. Micah Bruce from Bruce Guitars. What is your Four on the Floor?
My 4 on the floor are the Boss RC20 is my number one pedal.
Boss RC20. Okay.
Yes.
Did Casey Kasem just come on?
Yeah.
It's very sultry. It sounds very nice. The Boss RC20, it's outdated. I should probably get they have several other ones now.
Oh,
And it
yeah.
has
The
quality.
RC500 is kind of like the next version of that one.
Yeah, that one is. I've been thinking about getting it, but the RC20 tried and true. I basically learned guitar with that pedal. You know, you throw down a rhythm track and just noodle over top of it. Songwriting, that's great.
Yeah. For those that don't know what it
that.
is, that's a loop station.
Loop station, yes. Loop station with 2 pedals. I do have the 1 pedal one. Couldn't do it. I
Yeah.
need the 2 pedals. And yeah, RC500 would be definitely a good upgrade.
Yeah. Well, Santa Claus is coming to town. So
I know it. And it's got 3 pedals. I just pulled it up and it's prettier.
it is. It's a good
It
looking
records
pedal. I mean,
much better. The sample rate that I do, the RC20 is pretty bad. So if you're actually using it live, you'd want to step up.
Yeah. And you probably want to get some Tour Gear Design patch cables because I see a lot of jacks on that one.
yeah.
A lot of jacks. So that's loop station.
Okay.
RC20.
That's the first time the Loop Station RC20 has been featured
On the
in
4 and the 4.
440. This will be 446 episodes.
There you go.
I thought it might, and I didn't pick it just because it's unique. I genuinely, that pedal has gotten more use than anything, and it's good.
Yeah.
And you're using it just, I think you said you used it to learn guitar, but are you using it in a live situation?
I have. Oh yeah, I've played it live a lot of times, and you do the Ed Sheeran kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's got like 6 of them, right?
Ed Sheeran, okay. No, he has a signature Ed Sheeran one actually. I don't know who makes it, but
Wow.
Yeah.
How about number 2?
Number 2, I've got a Brown Protein overdrive.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Double, so you got 2 different drives. You can stack them. It's pretty sweet. I pretty much leave that one on all the time, at least how I have it set, kind of transparent, and then use the other side like it's a lead boost. And I've had lots of overdrive pedals, and that one, for some reason, just sits good. It feels good. Like it.
And that's just like a straight up, it's a dual overdrive, and it's their drives are the same, right? Am I right on that or wrong on it? No, there's a blue side and a green side.
Yeah, they're a little different. They're not entirely totally different drives, but I don't know the exact circuitry.
Yeah.
But they do have different voicing.
Yeah. The blue side is based on the classic overdrive heard on records like John Mayer's Continuum. The green side is inspired by classic Nashville overdrive that has been a staple for session greats like Tim Pierce and Jerry McPherson.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Either side probably sounds really good.
Yeah, and both of them together, I imagine, is pretty great. But it also gives you an idea. These are sort of like mid-strength drives. Yeah?
Yeah, they're not going to melt your face off, but they can get dirty.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool, man. How about number 3?
Number 3, the Strymon Flint.
Nope.
Yep.
that gets mentioned
That's-
on almost every single one.
I
crazy.
bet that one is probably our most popular.
It is, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's
a great pedal.
Tony.
It is a great
I
pedal.
mean, if people have already said it, I won't like wax poetically about
Well,
it.
no, but it's why do you like it?
Well, I play. I often use. I also have the Iridium, and
okay.
my wife does not like noise in our home, and the headphones is nice with the Iridium.
Yeah.
And it's an amp simulator, so.
Might I suggest closed captioning?
Actually, so, my wife just puts closed captioning on. You might really like it.
Yeah. It would just go wee waddle. Yeah.
But yeah, if you don't have an amp with reverb on it, or tremolo, then Strymon Flint. But if you got an amp with that, you don't need a Flint.
Yeah, so one thing I remember, we were up visiting Dr. Z,
Yeah.
and the amp that he had, it was a really stripped down amp and didn't have any reverb or trem on it. And we asked about that. He said, just get a Strymon Flint.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good enough endorsement for me.
You heard it from Dr. Z.
That's right.
Yeah. That guy's a character. We should probably go visit him again.
Yeah.
How about number 4?
Number 4, I picked another one probably everybody mentions, the Carbon Copy.
Mm-hmm. That one get
And that
mentioned a
one's
lot.
just-
Yep.
I almost always have that on at some setting. Although I did just get a Silos from Earthquaker Devices, and it's starting to replace it. I have them both on, but I like that they have a tap tempo on Silos.
Mm-hmm.
From a usability standpoint, where do which one are you picking there? Sorry, by
Silos.
usability, I mean like getting in there and messing with it and stuff.
Yeah, I haven't like saved any things in the bank, but I like that there's like I throw it to the tape tape delay, and it's pretty nice.
Yeah, the reason I like the carbon copy a lot is it reminds me very much of the early analog delay pedals, and it's things that sound right to my ear. I mean, certainly it's not as clean as digital or as flexible as digital, but I've always liked that carbon copy ever since it came out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a
I do
solid
slap
contender.
with it a lot, and it's good. Like it.
Very cool. Thank you for your four on the floor. That is always, we love hearing what those things are. Speaking about what you're playing, what are you playing through these days?
I have a magnetone, and it's like from the 60s. It's pretty cool. What is the model? A Troubadour? No, I don't know. It's a 18 watt or 12 watt. It's medium powered. What is that model? Troubadour.
Is that your toe?
Yeah, I did. I stubbed my toe. But I'm wearing shoes. I'm all right. The Troubadour. Yeah, it's
okay.
cool.
I'm not familiar with that one, but that's and it's an all tube one, right?
Yep, all tube. It's real delicate. Like the cabinet is like 1/2 inch thick, probably particle board or something.
Oh yeah. I remember.
But it's not real good.
Very nice.
Yeah. And
what kind of guitars are you playing?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Bruce Guitars.
well, yeah, no, but legitimately, outside of the guitars that you build, tell us about some of your own personal goodies.
So I've got a K. I don't know what the model is, but it's a single pickup, the Kleenex box, like a P90 thing in the neck. Really like that one. It sounds. There's some acoustic guitar kind of vibes that you get with it. I've got a Telly that I built, and I've got Lawler specialty pickups. I really like those.
That's a good choice.
Acoustic guitar that I made. I have a single O acoustic that I built. I have a triple O Collings, and then I have a triple O Martin 1976. Those are my three main.
Oh yeah.
I keep one of them in Dad Gad and one of them in Standard. What other electrics do I have? I kind of have, and I have a Moniker guitar. I worked for Moniker Guitars in Austin for a few years. That's got P90s in it. It's a semi-hollow.
Working in Moniker Guitars, I'm curious about that. How did that happen, and what was some of your big takeaways from that?
Yeah. So, well, do we want to get in my history or?
Yeah, we're just going to start tumbling down the stairs of your life.
Yeah. Yeah. I won't go all the way back to when I was born, but my guitar pathway. So. Started playing guitar when I was 11 or 12. Just got obsessed. Loved Dave Matthews Band. And I love my loop pedal, as I mentioned.
So does he.
Yeah. And so that was I was hooked on guitar. I did woodworking and cabinetry, furniture making, trim carpentry, and then worked at a music store 2008. Doing repair. They rented violins and cellos to 4th and 5th graders that just abused these things. So it was good stuff to cut my teeth on because it was low stakes. And then I moved down to Austin in 2010 and worked at Collings Guitars.
Yeah.
And that's when my world really just, my mind opened up to everything.
Did you just walk in and say, "Can I have a job?" How did that work?
Not quite. I did have the woodworking background that helped a lot, but I did not go to Lutheran school.
Right.
And so that was a unique thing where I didn't go to school. So I met a guy at a bluegrass festival, and Collings they donate guitars to certain bluegrass festivals. for the guitar playing competition. So they were connected with the Walnut Valley Festival in not Lawrence, Kansas, wherever it is. Where is that? Somewhere in Kansas. And so I met some Collings people there. I said, hey, yeah, I wouldn't mind working for you. And yeah, you don't interview, you go and you audition. That's, at least at the time, that's what they called it. They want to see like what you can actually do with your hands.
Right. So you brought in your paper towel holder and said,
And the stool I made.
Look at this.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I was like, well,
Here's a Kleenex box cover. It's parquet.
It looks beautiful.
You're hired.
Yeah, so yeah, I got a job there somehow. They thought I knew how to do some things.
Was that daunting at all?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was very nervous. I was out of my league, and I owned a Collings before working there, and even buying that was like, oh man, this is a big spend, and I just was ready to throw down some money for this thing, and then ended up working there, which is cool.
That is cool. That's kind of like George Costanza working at the Yankees.
Yeah. It's like somehow we fooled everybody. Yeah, I think that's a fair comparison.
What do you like? I like the Yankees.
I like the Yankees. You're hired.
Too much. So what prompted? What was the most important or valuable thing that you learned from that experience that you took with you?
Oh man, I don't know if I could pick one thing, but it's, I guess, the dedication to perfection and really not compromising, obsessing about the little things, because they end up not being so little when you really look at it. Yeah. So that was invaluable. I'm really grateful for my time there.
What do you think, from a woodworking or lutherie standpoint, was something that you picked up, or a skill aspect that you said, ooh, I like this and I want to do more of this?
Oh man, I like everything there. They have so many jigs and fixtures for every little step of the process. So like, they're amazing instruments, of course, but the process and all the tooling and the way that Bill Collings engineered everything was just as impressive. And so that's when you think about, how do I replicate that, or how do I apply what I've learned to what I do in the future? I think that's what it is being able to do it by hand, but then also being able to think, how could I repeat this? How can I improve it with real fancy tooling?
This is the last one about your past learnings, I think. But I'm curious, what was as you were going through that process, was there any aspect that you're like, okay, this is my nemesis?
Like an aspect of guitar making?
Yeah.
Well, I got pretty good at doing finish work, and I wanted to do woodwork.
Yeah.
And so that was, I kind of begrudged that at the time. Although I'm glad now, because I'm good at finish work now. But that was hard, and that was sort of a nemesis, because one, I'd rather do other aspects of it, do woodworking or fretwork or set up stuff. And then it's also a really high learning curve, a lot of frustration sanding through the lacquer. And then you have to, with your tail between your legs, bring it back and say, hey, sorry, I messed this up. Can you fix this?
Yeah, it seems like everybody that we've talked to that builds, there's like one thing they're like, oh, if I never have to do this ever again, I'd be okay doing that.
Yeah, stripping and refinishing. I do a lot of repair work. I don't love stripping finish off of guitars, especially poly.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
I can't believe there's actually videos of people like stripping poly off of guitars. They show it. I'm like, why? Well, no, this is. It's like watching somebody eat rocks. Like, stop. Anyways, and by the way, yes, there are people who do eat rocks. It's a thing. It's like a.
Oh, really?
Well, remember that TV show that was like people doing weird stuff, like they eat toilet paper.
Yeah.
They just
What's
like
so
eat
weird
rolls
about
and
that?
rolls of toilet paper,
Yeah.
or like they eat rocks, or they
How do you eat a rock?
just she's eating rocks. It was a
get the
it was a
mortar and
lady
pestle out.
literally eating rocks.
Are these
There's
rocks
certain
ground
kind
up?
of rocks. She was like, "Well, this looks like a good rock," and she starts eating it.
How did she not break her teeth?
Well, her teeth were obviously not in the best shape.
Worse yet.
I'm telling you, it's out there. Go find it.
I'm going to look that up.
People who are eating like fabric softener and stuff.
Oh, I don't have a problem with that.
And
I've seen like fish will swallow rocks so that they like float at different depths.
bathroom aerosol. Eating bathroom aerosol. Like, what the heck is wrong with you? It's
Boy.
out there. It's out there. It's documented.
When I was a kid, the worst thing people ate was library paste.
No, that was good. Anyway,
you still eat library
we digress. So that's cool. That gives us a good idea of. Okay, wait. I'm gonna. We're watching you exit Collings. You're walking. We can see you approaching the door. You've got your beard and your big smile and everything. Maybe you didn't have a beard at that point. I'm not really sure, but just go with it for the visuals, okay?
Yeah,
and then and you're walking out with the complimentary guitar that you get after you work there, right? Maybe
Wait, there's a reflection on the glass.
I was just gonna say that because we haven't seen him come through the door yet. And as you're leaving, like, I guess it would be good to know as we get into your stuff, like, what is one of the things that you said, you know what? If I was building my own guitars, this is the first thing I want to do different.
That's a good question. There weren't a lot of things, honestly, like that they really get it right. So stylistically, more just
not
aesthetic.
because they were doing it bad. I'm not suggesting.
Yeah.
that.
Oh, totally. And then there is an aspect of like the ultra perfection that can be sterile. Again, I'm not say, hey, I own and have owned lots of Collings guitars, but when it's so perfect, it almost doesn't invite you to play it. And
I know a few brands that are kind of like that.
or you throw it in the case and it's too nice, I don't want to play it, and then you never even play it. Just play the thing. And so I want to have a little more or a lot more human hands, like an aspect of it that's, yes, an actual person sanded this with their hands, and it's not just machined.
Yeah.
And again, Collings works things with their hand plenty. But in a way to make it look perfect, not handmade.
So what was the first design that you put together as Bruce Guitars? Wait, is there any, what happens after you walk out the door? Do you say, oh my gosh, what have I done? Or are you like, yay?
So I really wanted to learn more of diverse skill set instead of, they have departments and you get good at one area and then you kind of get stuck. Well, you're really good at that thing. We don't want to take you off of that. Mm-hmm. And that kind of, I got a little stir crazy. So I went to work for a small shop, another former Collings guy, and learned a lot of repair work and learned all kinds of neck resets, refrets, stuff on vintage guitars, totally different than building new guitars. when we built guitars as well. And that was awesome. Then I kind of got stir crazy there, worked for Moniker, as I mentioned. And in Moniker, I really started working on the CNC machine, which I hadn't done to that point. And we were making like 10 guitars a week, pretty small production, but for us, that was a pretty quick rate. So I was just learning a new thing every day, prototyping new models while shipping them out the door, just trial by fire. And then after those 3 places, I'm like, oh man, all right, I've done so many different things. What do I want to do with my brand? So I think the first things I built were ukuleles. At the time, I didn't have a lot of spare cash. So I was taking scrap wood from Collings and making ukes.
Oh,
wow.
And that was cool. And they were still making ukuleles at the time. So I was able to learn from the guys in the ukulele department how to do it. And then I built some acoustic guitars, pretty much in the same method as Collings. I was using hot hide glue. Bill didn't want to use that. So I'm like, hey, there's one thing I could do that is different.
What's the what's the upside or downside of that?
Not a lot of working time.
So hot hide glue is the traditional woodworking glue used until, I don't know, the 30s or 40s, when like tight bond type glues, PVA glue, is what most factories are using. Well, in the violin world, they never moved away from hot hide glue because it's a great glue. The downside is it has to be hot and 140 degrees, not scalding hot, but pretty hot, and it gels pretty quickly. So if you put glue on a piece of wood and you're grabbing another piece of wood and you're grabbing your clamp, it's starting to cool down. It starts to gel. And if you don't clamp it before it gels, you're not going to have a good joint. Mm. And so it's really time sensitive and environmental, just the ambient temperature, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Not very good for a production setting.
Right. No. Sounds like you like to tie your shoes with oven mitts on.
Yeah, I can choose to do the hard things, almost like a glutton for punishment. Somebody called me once.
Have you ever used or ever tried fish glue?
I have. Yeah, it promises to be like hot hide glue. I don't like it. It didn't seem to be as strong, and I've heard of some of the fish glue failing. I've heard a couple other luthiers talk about it. So I have a bottle of it in the refrigerator right now. I've never used it.
Huh.
It's great on toast.
It's great on toast. It is edible. In fact, hide glue is edible.
Yeah.
Only if you're eating rocks.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yes. It pairs really well with rocks. It just helps them go down easier.
Yeah. Oh dear. So you started getting that stuff going, and then you had.
And you're still in Austin at this point, right?
Yeah, still in Austin.
Mm-hmm. Did you start Bruce? Okay, when you moved back, you started Bruce.
Pretty much. I started a few years prior. While I was still working for the other guys, just on the side,
right,
seeing how it goes. And then 2017 moved back to Omaha,
and that's your hometown.
Was married, and we had one little girl, and my wife was pregnant with our second, and I'm like, it's time to go back home.
Yeah,
and I'm a Midwestern boy.
Yeah.
So it's good.
That's cool. Yeah. Austin's interesting place.
Keep Austin
really
weird.
Fun. It is weird. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of my friends, when I was living in California, moved to Austin, and I went to Austin. I'm like, you basically just moved from where we left. What are you doing? In certain aspects, not location, Tony, not location. It's just there's certain areas. It's like, wow, the traffic is terrible. It's very expensive. Areas are crowded. It's very commercial. In some places. So, anyways,
So tell us about your shop. Did you just start building in like spare space, or did you have a shop that you actually set up?
Yeah, so I have a shop. I've had lots of different. When I first moved back, I rented this real crappy, tiny, I don't know, 400 square foot room in this big industrial warehouse. Wasn't even heated or cooled, and I had to do a bunch of stuff to it. It worked for a bit. Was at a different shop, and then I 3 years ago bought a house, which is where I'm sitting right now in the front room, and the house is in a commercial zoning. Omaha has like cities planning zoning. So you can't run a business just out of a house unless it's in a zone that allows for that.
Clever.
So this is, clever. There's not many areas, but this area has some houses like that. So I bought this one and turned the whole house into my workshop. So the bedrooms are workshop rooms where I do most of my like setup work, nut, saddle, frets, repair work. The garage is the spray booth. The basement's the wood shop. This front room is like a showroom.
That's not your actual house, right?
No, I don't live here. Although everyone like people will show up here and they're like, so is this where you live? No.
That's kind of cool though that you have all those dedicated spaces.
It's great.
That sounds fantastic.
What kind of finishes are you shooting? Primarily nitro or urethanes or?
Definitely not poly from the sounds of our previous conversation.
Yeah, not poly, although I do have the ability to do that for repair work.
Right.
I repair Taylor guitars, and I have a UV cure system that they use.
Yep.
So that's cool. But on my stuff, lacquer, nitro lacquer. I have a couple different ways of doing that. I sometimes will spray varnish on acoustic guitars, and then I also sometimes French polish.
I like that.
So do you, in addition to spraying varnish, do you then rub it after that, or I'm kind of...
Yes. Well, in varnish, without getting like super esoteric about finish, people will say varnish referring to lots of different kinds of finish. And that's actually true of lacquer too. But yeah, the varnish I use is oil alkyd varnish, which is like a boat varnish.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And I spray it, and then it needs to cure for like a month.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah. And then you can wet sand it and buff it, pretty similar to the way you treat lacquer.
yeah.
It's just much thinner and more delicate. And but yes, in the violin world, they'll say spirit varnish, which is not varnish at all. It's shellac. And
That's what I was going to say, because I thought they primarily used shellac on violins and other instruments like that.
Yeah, and they'll have like secret recipes that they call for like the tears of a virgin and like dragon's blood. I mean, they get real
Fish glue.
But no, isn't shellac primarily
Bugs.
insect bug
Crushed beetles, a specific beetle.
Yeah.
It's bug secretions that they harvest from trees and they refine it.
So it's not the actual bugs.
It's not the actual bugs, but it's like bug product.
I thought I've heard it one time that it was actual bugs. We must have heard that wrong, Tony.
Well, hide glue is animal collagen, so I think it's mostly pig.
Yeah.
At least what I've read and listened to people talk about. But yeah, they scrape out the collagen from the hide of pigs and horses and cows. I don't know. And then
I think I'll have the rocks instead.
I don't know what's worse.
Collagen.
Yeah. Well, Jello.
So, Mr. Bond.
Yeah, anyways.
This is a tangent. I'm sorry, but Jello, even gummy bears are.
Now, wait just a minute.
And it's made with the same product as hide glue. It's just refined to a food grade.
Yes.
But it's like on a scientific basis is the exact same thing as hide glue.
Oh, jeez. You just ruined everyone's evening.
Children, if you're listening, he's lying.
Yeah.
He's lying. You eat all the gummy bears you want.
Yeah.
It's not pig parts.
So, anyways.
I don't know how we got on this topic.
I want to talk about, I think arguably probably the thing that you are most recognized for, at least from a stylistic standpoint, is probably the Ellery. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean
But ladies and gentlemen, the Ellery, Ellary, is a guitar model on the website. So you have to go there and you have to check it out. And as soon as you see it, be like, oh, okay, we get it.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, the Ellery is. I drew it during COVID, or in that range of time. Maybe it was before that. I don't know. But I was stuck at home, and I have all these ideas, and I finally am like, all right, I'm going to do these ideas I've had. So it's sort of like an offset telly, but it's not a telly.
Mm-hmm.
That is where that was the springboard is.
The inspiration.
Yeah. And the first Ellery had a telly bridge. I do more mastery bridges on them now, but I still can do the telly bridge. Yeah. So it has an arm bevel. That's pretty cool and stylish. Has binding and purfling. So kind of drawing on my acoustic guitar design sensibilities. It has binding and purfling like an acoustic.
Yeah.
It has an inset pickguard. So you think
Super
more people
slick.
do this. And I've seen it a little more recently, but not a lot of people have done a recessed pickguard, like a back plate on a Les Paul is
Yeah.
in the back. So it's just like that on the front of the guitar for the pickguard. So it sits flush with the top.
Yeah.
And
That's kind of a neat feature.
yeah, so those were like kind of they're not exactly innovations, but the unique feature. Arm bevel, binding, recessed pickguard, bevel on the headstock. Other builders do that same kind of thing.
The binding that you're using, is that the checkerboard part? Is that more of a purfling, or is it actually?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's actually
Explain
wood.
what a
It's
purfling
wood,
is
yeah.
to those who don't know what it is.
Yeah, so purfling is what the next layer inside of the binding. So if you have, say, ivoroid binding, but then a black, white layer inside of that would be the purfling.
Right. So when you hear the term, I'm going to do white, black, white, or black, white, black, which I have on one of my guitars, which...
No.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Yeah, it
Well,
is.
no, but we're talking specifically on the binding here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, go ahead. Continue with your thought.
Anyways, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you.
No, but what you end up with is kind of a checkerboard or a rope pattern, like like we're on the Buck Owens models,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Except those were actually plastic binding, kind of like Rickenbacker still uses on some of their models, and sandwiches it in between there.
Yeah, plastic bends way easier.
Yeah.
And the purfling I use is wood. And so it's real annoying to bend. It sucks. But I do that to myself.
And there are some serious curves on that particular model.
Yep, coming around the horn is real tough. and making the miters look good.
Yeah.
I see
I
what
can do
you're talking about now.
herringbone. It's pretty similar in terms of like the way that it works.
I want to clarify that I was wrong.
What? What?
I thought you were just talking about the like layers in general, but you were speaking specifically about
Yes.
My apologies.
Oh, yeah. We will forgive you
Hey,
just this
when
once.
I'm wrong, I pretty much sometimes admit it. It is, you have left no corner of this guitar unturned. I mean, at every point, there is something interesting and very creative in its approach. And I'll be honest, most of the time when someone does that, it's kind of a recipe for it's like when you go to the salad bar, or when people used to go to salad bars, and they just put everything on it, and then you eat it, and you're like,
It's just
this is
pile of
terrible.
mush.
Why did I put raisins and ranch dressing on the same plate? That's the dumbest thing ever. And what's this pineapple doing here?
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't have corn.
Yes. So, but I think, I mean, I remember it's a pretty outstanding guitar. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. And
Did you get a
very
chance
nice
to play one?
hold.
Oh, you did get a chance to play one.
I didn't play it as
Okay.
far as like plugging it in.
Okay.
I believe we were kind of winding up at that point for a Starcrawler to go on. That was correct, right? Mm-hmm. Probably, yeah.
Well, good. I can't wait to play this one. This one, I just looks wise, it looks great. Pickups. What are you using in that? The Lawler Tully pickups, or well, no, that one has a gold foil.
I have that one. Well, the one on the website's Gemini pickups,
Oh,
and one I had at the show was Righteous Sound.
yep. We've heard of them.
Yeah, the next few I'm making are Righteous Sound. The one I'll be taking to the show.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what Fellows is using. Fellows guitars.
Cool. Yeah, they're such cool pick. They look really cool. They sound great.
What's your favorite pickup combo?
Oh, that's a tough one. I really like P90s, like a single coil, but that's not wimpy. Or a really clear sounding humbucker PAF kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And or like a Telly bridge. That's all those are kind of in the same. I don't play super high gain things or any of that.
Yeah, I mean, have you tried Filtertrons?
Yeah, those are good. Those are really cool. We did those a lot at Moniker. We had a TV Jones on not half the guitars, but quite a few of them.
Yeah. Yeah, those are great pickups too. I mean, lower output.
I'm using Curtis Novak pickups on my Jane model, and those are a gold foil.
Yeah, let's talk
coil.
about that really quick.
Yeah. So that one's another model of mine that's innovative in a different way, but then also not innovative in terms of looks.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of an old K.
Exactly.
Especially with
So
the
I
pick guard
love-
like that.
And I mentioned I have a K. There's a Harmony on the wall. There's a Super O. There's another Harmony. I just like those guitars,
Yeah.
but they're all crappy and they all need new necks or refrets at least. But
Yeah.
the Harmony Stratotone is what I've been inspired by for the Jane, and I love that it has a spruce top. Being an acoustic guy, it's got a spruce top. The pickguard and spruce look really cool.
Have you ever used blue spruce?
Spruce? I've thought about having a model called. It just feels too cheesy, but it does rhyme. It's true.
Yes.
Yeah, so I made that, and of course I have to get complicated, and I made mine fully hollow and braced it with X bracing.
I see
an
that,
acoustic
yeah.
guitar.
Wow.
And then because it's hollow, I've also put a K&K pickup in it, which is a transducer, like acoustic guitar pickup, and you can blend them, and
Wow.
that's really cool.
I love that you
Yeah.
have all of the build photos on this too. So I mean, it's sometimes it's easy to look at a guitar and say, oh, I think I know what that's probably all about. But I think you've done a very good job on your site saying maybe you don't, because the craft element in here is very strong, and that's when you look at those guitars, specifically talking about the ones that we were just referencing, the Ks and Nationals and stuff. Yeah, it isn't the best experience when you pick one up and you're like, this thing feels like it's gonna fall apart before I put it down.
Yeah.
But clearly, you've taken that to a much, much higher craft level.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I do. I'm going to make another variation of that one that's not hollow. So I've had lots of people love it, but if you do play it next to a loud amp, it is pretty prone to feedback. So it's great. I love it in settings that are not high gain rock. And so I'm going to do one that's semi hollow. That's not hollow all the way.
Yeah. And then would you put it like a proper stop tail on that, or at least a
you could, yeah,
Tune-o-matic or something like that?
Yeah, that opens up a lot more options for bridges. That's exactly right, because it'll have a block in there.
Yes, Tony was giving me the look like, ugh.
I thought you could just put spray foam on the inside.
Oh, you could.
I've heard about that too. Oh yeah, Tom Bukovac is I've heard that's the guy that tells people to do that. I don't know, man.
I'm thinking as it expands, it will probably pop the top and sides apart.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody's done that and ruined a guitar. But.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. And the tops that you're using on these, it almost looks like they're recycled. Is that they're not recycled, are they? Are they?
They're not. So I do a lot of relicking on the finish and spend a lot of time making it look convincing. I have used reclaimed wood, but for the most part, the pictures you see are mostly new, nice, good wood that I just nick and ding up in the finish.
It looks awesome. It looks like it's, I mean, no, granted, we're just looking at one, on the site here, but that's the kind of thing where it's got character to it that makes it a little less precious. Kind of like what you were talking about earlier.
It's an invitation to play.
It absolutely is. That feels like if that was laying anywhere around anybody, they'd pick it up and play it.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I want. And the vibe that you get when you hold it is like, yeah, let's rock. Let's not be so, precious is a good word. It's not too precious about it.
And Tony, I know that you're probably kind of drooling over the
That's nice, yes.
Tort guard there.
Genuine Italian celluloid.
Oh yeah. The real deal.
I gotta say, the picture that you have on the when you're sitting, you did a YouTube video at the bottom.
Oh yeah, that's the room I'm sitting in right now.
My friend, I was like, is that Will Forte?
I've never gotten that, but I see it.
It looks like if Will Forte is going to do a Americana folk guitar guy.
Oh my gosh, that would be great.
He's great too. See that? Look, that's a sideways compliment.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Will.
Well, man, I can't wait to see this. Anything, all the new stuff that you're going to bring to the show. I'm assuming we've got some new stuff kicking around.
Yeah. I'll bring one of each of those. I'll probably bring a T style that everyone seems to like. I can't get away from making those. I love tellies. Don't get me wrong, but it can be like, all right, everybody can make that.
Everybody can, dude, this comes up so often on the show because almost every single builder we've had on has made a version of that. But it's not because they're like, you know what, I can do this better or different. Because most of you guys are a bit reluctant to do so, frankly. But what you get from that is something that is unique, something that has got the fingerprint of a builder or a craftsman or somebody who's creative. You've got a one-to-one connection for that, and you can't get that if you just go buy a Telecaster. I mean, that's not part of it.
Like, it's like craft beer or even like fuzz pedals, overdrive pedals.
Yeah,
like they're all very similar. We get that, but each one is unique in it. There's the nuances and the person who made it, and that a part of them is kind of in that
absolutely
object.
And so, of the volume of work that you do, how much do you is like, hey, I built this, somebody please buy it, or okay, you want me to make you a custom guitar?
It's about half and half. Well, so I do a lot of repair work also that I mentioned. So quite a bit of time doing that. Probably half my time repairing. My other half is building new guitars, and half of that is custom ordered. Half of that is spec instruments that I build before they're sold. And I have some dealers that have stuff on order, so it's kind of an in between where somebody still needs to buy it, but the store is buying it from me. So
now we're going to the Tony's pointing me to the letters. So you do the T style, the S style, the JM style, the P. You do all the letter as it's aptly titled. Yeah. Is there one that you really don't like making? And let me say, I don't want to prevent any sales or anything, but what is the one that is maybe the least pleasurable to make?
I don't know. I don't.
Stratocaster is the answer, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't love Strat. I actually was gonna say that.
You should only make hardtail Strats.
Yes. Yeah.
I like Strats. I just have never been a Strat guy. I've owned 2 and don't own either one of them anymore.
Your membership is on the way. Do you
guys? So you don't like Strat?
I do not like. Nope. They are.
I have owned many Strats over the years, and I only regret selling one, and it was a Japanese hardtail Strat.
Right, but probably just because it was a Japanese one and not because you loved playing it.
I liked it better without the tremolo.
Huh.
And I know that
strings.
It changes the sound of the instrument by not having a tremolo. But there's something about a hardtail Strat that I like.
Okay.
Yeah, the spring tremolo just has that weird reverb sound.
Yeah, I agree.
Interesting.
I can't get behind it.
I'm going to put one on my acoustic. So
You should.
Well, dude, it's been an absolute pleasure talking with you about these lovely guitars that you make. I also want to point out that, we didn't really touch on this, but if you guys out there look closely at some of these images, there's some fantastic, relicking / aging and stuff going on. I think you had a turquoise telly in there where like the edges were, dark and just grimy, and it looked awesome. I dig that.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. That's a good one.
Yes. So please go and make sure you look at all the things at Bruce Guitars, and heck, go get one yourself. Why don't you? It's Christmas time. Treat yourself, because no one else will.
And if you're going to be in Anaheim in January, go to Woodwire and Volts.
Absolutely.
And check these out in Poison.
Indeed. We are going to pull up the thing that has the thing that we're going to do. This is where we round third and
we're rounding third.
Head home.
Yes.
This Would You Rather. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger here for Tony Baloney. He forgot his phone today, so
I forgot my phone. Where's my phone?
Okay.
Okay. keep
Here we
going.
go.
Are you gonna be able to scroll
Yes, I'm
down
going to
for
scroll for you.
me? Okay. All right. Yikes.
Better start reading. I'm scrolling.
Just get back up to the top. You know, Todd, at this point of the show,
Yes.
there's a little game that we like to play.
Would you rather?
Yes, would you rather? That's the game. So let's go back in time to 1978 or 79, around the time.
Who's this from?
Oh, this is from our friend Caribou Gone.
Yes. And by the way, everybody, the T-shirts are being delivered this Friday.
About time.
So I will have gotten them by the time you hear this.
If you don't
and
get
I promise
yours,
they're coming out.
Send money to rocksfortodd.com.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so here we go. We're
Yes.
going back in time to 1978, 79, around the time of Rush's Hemispheres album. Not sure what the corresponding time frame album for Pink Floyd would be, but I believe it was before The Wall, but after Animals. The famous magic music wizard Genie is requiring you to play a Madison Square Garden concert with either Pink Floyd, where you will take the place of David Gilmour, or with Rush, where you will take the place of Alex Lifeson.
Leifson? What the what?
I used to spell it wrong.
Yeah.
Like Leif Erikson.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Why did you care so much about Leif Erikson?
Because I like Vikings.
He had lovely hair.
He had
Okay, go ahead.
golden locks. Okay.
Don't say omnipotent.
The omnipotent Magic Genie will use her powers and time-stopping abilities to teach you the necessary songs. Of course, using your own idiosyncratic style and additional music prowess you already possess. So learning the material will not be an issue, but here is the key issue. If you choose Rush, you must play with David Gilmour's onstage rig of that time period. Or if you choose to play with Pink Floyd, you will need to play with Alex Lifeson's onstage rig from that time period. You see what they've done there?
Yes. That's not fair at all.
That is a twist and a half. Of course, you will have the guitar tech for each rig at your service along with all their guitars. So you will play the Pink Floyd show with Lifeson's rig and guitars, or you will play the Rush show with Gilmour's rig and guitars. Question mark. There's no question. Both shows are sold out, and you will not be able to partake in any groupies or chemicals or non-musical situations that might influence the choice. Which would you rather?
Ooh. Okay, that was a very good one.
Thank you, Caribou Gone.
Yeah. Very tricky. Tricky. I see what he did there. That's not fair. So, Tony,
Yes.
why don't you... So, let's clarify.
Yes.
Okay, so we got David Gilmour with like a pretty heavy dose of modulation and a Stratocaster, and you had Lifeson,
Yes.
with a little bit of modulation, more drive, and his
Probably
Les
a-
Paul.
Well, it could be Les Paul, or he could be playing a 335 at that time. I'm not sure which. We'll say Les Paul.
Well, no, let's go 335.
335.
Yeah,
Let's go 335.
he would have been doing both. You're right at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I seem to remember.
Okay.
He might have even been playing the double neck Rickenbacker.
Oh.
There you go. Did you throw up a little?
No, actually, I would prefer. I'd take a triple neck Rickenbacker over a Stratocaster.
Triple.
Anyways, okay.
All right.
Tony Baloney, we're gonna go.
I think I would choose the Pink Floyd show filling in for Gilmour with Lifeson's rig. I think that would feel a little more natural to me.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think it would sound okay either way. It's going to be a different guitar tone than what Gilmore had. That's
Yeah.
for sure. But then again, it's not in the guitar, it's in the player.
Yeah. So either way, it's going to sound like Dookie.
Something like Dookie.
Yeah.
No, that's a Green Day album.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Let's see. Micah, why don't you go ahead?
Yeah, I love Pink Floyd. I'm gonna have to jump in with Pink Floyd with Alex Lifeson's rig.
Okay. Well, I would rather play Rush,
Huh.
but there's no way.
Do you suppose that Caribou Gone chose
Yes.
that just to
Yes.
spite you?
Yes. So I am going to play the Pink Floyd, but with Alex Lifeson's rig.
Okay. It's unanimous.
It is. That's fantastic. That's the first. That hasn't happened in a long time.
I don't think so. No.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Well, Caribou Gone, you've done a very good job, and we appreciate you for that.
Appreciate it.
We need to thank a few people, Tony.
Yes.
And then we're going to let our pal Micah get going on his evening.
That's right, Todd. At this
Would you
That's not it either. Go ahead.
That's right, Todd. Would you rather?
Yeah.
That's right, Todd. At this point of the show, there's a special group of people we love to thank.
That's right.
These are our executive producers.
That's true.
Now, an executive producer helps make this show possible. How do you out there become one? Simple. Go to patreon.com/guitar knobs. Check out a couple different levels in which you can participate. Become a sponsor, a friend, a hero of the podcast.
Truly.
Each level comes with some very nice thank you gifts and opportunities to win great stuff through our giveaways. Do we have any more coming up? Soon.
Yeah.
Yes. But I'm told there's one thing more.
You get to have your name read on the thing.
You get to have your name read on the thing, and that's what I'm
right.
going to do right now. So special thanks to these executive producers: John Sebastian, Trevor Ellenberg, Cameron Pampas, James Bell, Michael Furman, Brett Hogarth, Gregory Randall, Don Kloss, Ralph Gottschalk from Wonderful Audio Technology. What? Rusty Sneeden, Vader and Pedals, John Halverson, Rick Calhoun, Trevor Gunberg, Elad Mizrahi, Richard Kendall, James Pennington, James White, Justin Jones, John Esterly from Rebuzzer Effects, Anthony Lathrop, Stefan Lamb, Michael Senchuk, Ken Sayers, Darren Gregory, Tom Brazen, Eric Merrow, Plutone, Michael Davenport. It is right. I said it right this time.
No.
Is it
Devonport?
Is it Davenport? Why is
Yeah.
it spelled Davenport?
I don't know. It's bad.
Michael, change the spelling of your name,
Yeah.
please. Owen Eads, Ty Barnes, Caribou Gone, and Ed Russler.
Yes.
But Todd,
Yeah.
there's more. Mm-hmm. Don't interrupt me, okay? Mm-hmm. There's a special group of executive producers. We call them our Grand Poobahs. These are the creme de la creme, the top of the heap, the A number ones, and they wear a fez upon their head, which we provide whilst listening to the podcast.
Yes. You actually do get a fez.
You do get a fez. I'm looking at one right now across the room. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. So special thanks to these Grand Poobahs: Martin Cliff, Anthony Gemalero, Billy Spitfire Unlimited, Bob Crouch, Brian Robinson, Cody Foster, David Kaminga, David Tyndall, Enrico Fernando, Fox Hill Studio, Hex Matos, James Pennington, John Williams, LSJ Music Company, Matt Hart, Michael Van Zant, Michio Murakishi, Moon Guitars, Paul Von Eppinger, Sam Jett, Steve Keys, Tyler K.C. Rhines, Zach Oswald from Brandon Wound Pickups, Pedro Vasquez, Gregory Randall, Jonathan Labate from M2 Labs, James Castellano, and Kenny Howe.
Outstanding. Thank you guys so much. I was very encouraged actually this week. You know, we don't really know what happens beyond the show as much, but I got a message from Ty Barnes.
Oh, yeah.
And he said, I was just talking with Rusty Steen, and I was like, man, How cool is that? Like,
It's a little community.
You got all the executive producers and people and poobahs are getting together, and I know that happens out on the West Coast with a few people as well too. It's super cool.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to say a huge thank you to Micah Bruce for sharing time with us to talk about his guitars and his story. And thank you so much, man.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Micah, where can people go to see these great guitars that we have discussed?
Well, bruceguitars.com. Mass Street Music has a couple in stock. They're a great store. And yeah, Bruce_guitars at the Instagram at BruceGuitars_. Yeah.
Perfect.
Nice.
Tanya Blonsky.
Head over to pickguardian.com. Check out the stuff that I do. What do? I make pick guards for guitars. How do you get one? You shoot me an email. You let me know what you need, what you're trying to do, what pickups you're going to use, and I'll make something special for you. As Todd likes to say, it's your opportunity to make your guitar even more yours.
That is correct. You can shoot me a DM on Instagram at Guitar Knobs. We'd love to hear from you. Tell us all the cool things that you're doing in your guitar world and what you love or hate about the show. We listen to either one, you know.
Complaints can be written on the back of a $20 bill and sent directly to us.
Indeed. Yeah, we're looking forward to what's coming up over in the events that we described earlier with NAMM and Woodwire Volts and all that stuff, and we encourage you to get out there as well. Have a fantastic Guitar Week and subscribe!
Oi!
My headphones are not recognized. Let's see.
They're recognized by us. It's got Baby New Year, those ears.
It's probably kind of echoey, but
It is echoey, actually. Get closer, man.
how about this? Is this good?
That's better, man.
You asked me how I feel.
How about
Is this love for real?
Okay, thanks for your patience, Micah. Tony's trying to figure out how to do the show. Here we
Yes.
go.
Okay.
They're like, okay, why do we have a little dentist?
Yeah. Herbie.
Yeah.
I do have some foam panels I could put up, but at least it's
If you
functioning.
could redecorate before we... That would be
Yes.
great.
Yes.
And they had the whale who had the clock in his tail.
Well, you're
You know those cactus that when the mountain bikers and the runners are going through the desert, and then like inevitably they have to like pull these cactus balls off of these people.
Mm-hmm.
I am the runner, and everything I see or hear in life are those damn cactus balls. Yeah,
The one you're talking
not
about-
just a misfit. Are there any
Yeah.
other states with dual time zones, Tony?
Yes.
You would know this.
Yes.
What other states?
Kentucky.
Kentucky?
Half of Kentucky is an hour behind.
The
Two.
top half.
It's like
Anyways,
yes, that's very fun.
it's not the most imaginative one, but he's like, "Hello, yes, Mrs. Claus. Okay, Mrs. Claus. All right, Mrs. Claus. Okay, Mrs. Claus. Right away, Mrs. Claus.
Who
Was
is
that,
that?
Mrs. Claus? No, it's more complex than that, man. Well, Micah, we're gonna have some fun if you can't tell.
That sounds
Or,
good.
or maybe this is not your idea of
Yes,
fun.
yeah. Define fun.
Just because my nose glows, why don't I fit in?
We should,
Only yours.
we should discuss this.
Tell me more about your childhood. Okay, let's do it. Here we go.
Repeat it back.
What? And away we go.
Well, that's it for these knobs. Please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/The Guitar Knobs. Visit our website at theguitarknobs.com for all of our past episodes, 4 on the Floor blog, and other good stuff. You can connect with us on social too at our Facebook page and share your gear and stories on our Facebook group. Also, be sure to check out our Instagram at Guitar Knobs. Catch you next time.